Now I will talk about data types. I'm opening Visual Studio Code. I'm opening a recent project, project 3. Creating a new file. Now, when I set some values to a variable like a, now I am setting 10 to a. Now I am setting 12.3 to b. Here 10 is a integral data type and 12.3 is a floating point data type. It has a point and it has some precision 3. So those are two types of data. So this variable a is of integer data type and this variable b is of floating point data type. So when I mouse over on the variable, it will show the data type. Like if I mouse over on b, it's showing float. Now in algebraic notation, variable can contain numbers, but in programming, variable can contain text also. Like C, I can assign hello to C. Now this is a variable that is containing the hello text. So the data type of C variable is string. And there are other data types like I can assign Boolean data type like true, false. Those data types can also be stored in variables like true, false, Boolean data type, which can be a result of a logical operation. We'll talk about logical operations later. Now we can see here are 4 types of data types. One is integer, 2 is floating point, 3 is text or string, and D is 4 is Boolean. Now I'll talk about this equals operator. This is called assignment operator. The equal sign is called assignment operator. When I type C equals to A plus B, it means that the value sum of A plus B is stored in C. So this assignment operator always perform an assignment, or it assigns the result of the right operations to the left variable. So the left variable, we can only write one variable. We cannot write two variables like A plus B equals C. That doesn't have a good meaning in programming, because the equals operator works with the left variable and it works with only one variable. So C's value cannot be assigned to both A and B. So it is throwing an error. This is written expression cannot be assignment target. So this equals is not same as algebraic equals in programming. What when in algebra the equal sign is when I convert equal sign from algebra to programming, it becomes double equal sign. Double equal sign. Double equal sign. We will talk about double equal signs later when we talk about logical operations. Currently, I am talking about single equal sign, which is the assignment operator, and double equal sign is called the equality operator. So when I add two variables and assign those result to another variable, it's an assignment operator doing its work. That is the equal sign. Now we will do some basic operation on string or text. Now variables can be uh, descriptive like text1, text2, etc. Now I am assigning text1 equals to a tiger. Now I am assigning another variable text2 equals to is an animal. Now if I want to add those text with one another, we can use also plus operator. So we can type text3 equals to text1 plus text2. That is text3. Now we are going to print text3 to see what is there in the text3 variable. We see that in text3 a tiger is an animal is written. So a tiger comes from this text1 and there is a space here, is an animal comes from text2 and text1 is joined with text2 and assigned to text3 variable. This equal assignment operator assigns right value of the right operations to the left variable. Now this print command prints the text3 and we see the output of the result. So print command works with text data type. It generally doesn't work with integer or floating point number data types. When it combines text with numbers. For example, text1, I write demo text and text2 is a number like 10, 10.1. It's a number. So if I add a string with a number, what happens? Here we see that Python is throwing an error, type error, cannot convert float object to str implicitly. Here str means string, that means text. So it's saying that text2 is a floating point number, and uh, it tries to convert text to a text. Text2, that is a actually not text. I have named the variable as text2, but it's actually not text. It's actually a number, number one. It's actually number. So uh, if I run, the same error will happen. Type error, cannot convert float object to str implicitly. So in the print command, we cannot add text and numbers. But if number is alone, then it will be able to print the number. That is 10.1. Here is 10.1. Now, I will create a program that will ask user to enter two numbers and tell user the sum of the two numbers. To do that, first of all, I need to create a variable text1 equals to input. I have to take input from the user. Here, the single quote is describing a string or text. Please enter a number. And we can also type double quote instead of single quote. That is also valid in Python. And now I am taking user input, then assigning with this operation, equals operation, assignment operator. This operator assigns user input to variable text1. Now I am taking text2 input. Please enter another number. Now text1 and text2 will have two texts. User will enter 10 for text1 or 12 for text2. Those will be, though it's written as 10 or 12, those will be numbers, not numbers. Those will be strings. Now, to convert those texts into numbers, we use one command or method. Like we are creating a variable named number1 equals to float method text1. This float method takes a text and converts it to a number. Sorry, takes a text and converts into a number, and this number is assigned to this variable named number1. And now I am creating another variable number2, and it's assigned to text2 is assigned to number2. Then I have two numbers from the user. Then I need to create another variable to store the sum of the two numbers. Let's make the name of the variable as sum1. Let's say sum1, or simply x equals to number1 plus number2. number 2. Now, the sum of number 1 and number 2 is assigned to x variable. Now, I need to show the user the what is the sum of those two numbers. So I am printing a command, sum of two numbers are, and then I am converting the x variable to a string. This x variable is a number data type, has a number data type. I need to convert this variable to a string or str data type. As I have shown just before this program, we can convert number to string. So we're printing sum of two numbers are strx. strx converting x number to string. That will print the sum. Now I am running the program. I can also run, first of all, I can clear the terminal so that everything is clear. Now I can also run using this run Python file button. I'm running. Please open another terminal. It says, please enter a number. I'm typing 12.1. I'm pressing enter. And it's saying, please enter another number. I'm typing 45 and pressing enter. And now it's saying sum of two numbers are 57.1. So first number from the user was 12.1 and second number was 45 and sum is 57.1. So if I remove this str from this method and run again, what happens? If I do not convert this number to string or text, then it will not work. We will see if we run the program. I am entering a number 2.1. I am entering another number 3.1 and pressing enter. And you see that there is a type error. Cannot convert float object to str implicitly. So Python doesn't convert implicitly floating point to text or string. So it's throwing an error. So it's an error in the program. So we need to convert this number to a string. 3.2 plus 4.2. The sum of two numbers are 7.4. So this concludes the data type of Python language, and also the assignment operator is explained in this part.